Flooding was a major challenge for many states in Nigeria in the year 2022. Ondo State government did everything right to exclude the states from the list of flooded states in the country. There are concerns, however, that few months away from another rainy season, some residents are piling up wastes in drainages, a major trigger of flooding. So on this week's edition of A Tracker, attention is shifting to mismanagement of the environment and the dangers it portends. My name is Joy Pius. Welcome to the program. Ondo State before 2022 was not spared by torrential floods which claimed lives and destroyed properties worth millions of naira. However, the story was different last year as government's proactiveness insulated the state from flooding. The state government had procured amphibious excavators to dredge waterways across the state. The silting of drainages in domestic areas took place, followed by bigger drainages and canals, where some debris were already concretized by human activities like vegetation, buildings, indiscriminate waste dumping, among others. It is noteworthy that blocking of drainages and canals had been a major factor causing flooding in most parts of Ondo State. This is made worse by indiscriminate dumping of refuse, inadequate enforcement of environmental laws, and failure to adhere to legal waste management structure for efficient waste disposal, collection, and management. The tracker traversed key areas in Akure, the Ondo State capital, to ascertain the level of preparedness for a flood-free 2023. My findings show a state capital in high risk if the wet season were to resume in earnest. Many domestic drainages within the state capital have been blocked by wastes, while others have been taken over by weeds. I was at Ayedun Enyala, a community notorious for flooding, as the popular Ala River stretched across. On the waterway are grown weeds and plastic wastes, a status quo already creating fear in the minds of residents. They said to experience peaceful occupation of the area in the rainy season, the weeds must give way and the river dredged.
Ojú àlàwà yìí, a rí wípé ó kún, yẹ̀pẹ̀ tí òjò rù wá, ó pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó kún ojú àlà.
This is Oba Adeshida Road, precisely the heart of the market, where the drainages are blocked with debris. Similarly, at Fiwashaye axis, silt-aided grasses have taken over the drainages. Sabo is another area in Akure metropolis with filthy and blocked drains. The rains appear to have resumed in full gear, and the red flags are still evident in the environment. A visit to Ayedun Enyala area and other areas in Akure shows that waterways have been taken over by overgrown weeds and plastic wastes, a status quo already creating fear in the minds of residents.
This community, especially this Ala River, is always overflown, and all the residents, houses in this community, we suffer erosion like this. In fact, the water is almost gone before your arrival, and we've been calling on the state government to help us clear the Ala River. In fact, last week we went as far to Ministry of Environment to appeal to them.
Nigeria Hydrological Services Agency has said about 178 local government areas in 32 states and the FCT had been predicted to experience severe flooding in 2023. So the ripple effect of our individual reckless activities on the environment may be devastating to the society if deliberate steps are not taken to act right. A stitch in time saves 9.
ní state capital wáyé tó ti paná. Omele pọ̀. Mo ta sí. Ó ti bọ̀. Ondo State capital.